Hi, friends. So, I wanted to show another new job today. It's tying our shoes. Yeah, our shoes. So, some of us have tie shoes, and some of us have Velcro shoes, and some of us have snap shoes, and some of us have slip on shoes or all kinds of shoes. But this is called a tie shoe, which means it has a lace, and the laces go all the way from the bottom to the top, and then you have this bow at the top. So, we're going to be learning how to make a bow at the top of our laced shoe. And that's our job today, okay? So if you have a tie shoe, you can do it with me, or you can watch. And as you watch and as you see more and more, you'll also learn how to tie your shoes. It's pretty exciting. Okay, let's get started. I am going to share my screen with you guys so that you can see my shoe tying as I do it. So it's pretty fun. All right, okay. So here is my shoe, and I'm gonna scooch myself over. Okay, so here's my shoe, and I'm gonna put my foot inside. First, I'm gonna untie my shoe. So your shoe will usually have these two laces, and they'll have those little pointy ends. So what you do is you kind of just pull on those. There you go. And so now it's sort of undone. And then I kind of like pull on the edges here a little bit. You can also pull the actual laces. So you can pull the laces out. And so that the mouth is open, there's the tongue. Just kind of flip the tongue up so you can get your foot inside. And you can hold that tongue too. So that's the tongue again. So I can just sort of push my foot in. So now that the tongue is nice and snug over my foot, there. And then I'm going to pull on my strings a little bit. See how that lace gets tighter and tighter. So now that it's on my foot, I'm going to go ahead and start my tying my shoe. Okay, so we take one side of the lace and we put it over our shoe. Then we take the other lace here and put it over our shoe like that. So we take the top lace, the one that's on top. Can you see it's on top? And we're going to tuck it under the other lace, which means you push it kind of under that lace. Can you see that part there? And pull it through. So that creates that first tie right there. It's like a nice little cross tie, okay? So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little loop. So, okay, so there's the loop. Can you see the loop? Okay. So that's kind of what the loop looks like, okay? And then we have our other lace over here, and we're going to wrap it around the loop. So it's a little bit hard. So there's the loop. We're just gonna wrap it around. So now once it's wrapped, okay, you wanna just make it a little bit tighter. So I'm actually gonna like scooch it a little bit. So there, now it's just a little bit tighter of a loop. Now underneath the loop, there's this neat, I'm gonna try to face it this way so you can see. So there's this really neat little hole that gets created underneath. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's this hole right here, and that's where your lace is going to go. So you've made your loop, and you've gone around, and then just like I said, there's this neat little hole that's right underneath here, and that's actually where your lace is going to go. And not only is it going to go, it's going to go kind of in a loop. See that? So when I pulled my lace through, I pulled it like a loop. And that's actually the most challenging part. So if you can do that, then I'm going to grab both my loops and you just kind of pull on it. Okay, so you can see we've kind of made our lace. So that's kind of tying our shoes. And would you guys like to see it one more time? Maybe? Okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time. We'll do it one more time, okay? A little bit faster, just so that you can see it at another angle, okay? So I'm gonna undo my laces, okay? There's that first tie still there, so I'm gonna do it, okay? And then I'm gonna put one lace over, and then put the other lace over. And then I'm gonna take the lace that's on top, and I'm gonna go under the other lace with it. See that? And I'm gonna pull it. I'm just gonna make sure everything's nice and tight. Makes it easier. Okay, so then I'm gonna make a loop. There's my loop right there, okay? So just make your loop. And then I'm gonna go around with this one. Around. Now remember, I'm gonna scooch my fingers all the way up to the end so it's just a little bit tighter, right? So we loop and then we scooch our fingers, and then there is this hole that gets created. Once again, it's like that little hole there. So you can go through the hole, the lace. You kind of pull the lace through. And then at this point, you want to grab both loops. That one you already have. Grab the other one and use pull. All right, so there we go. That's tying laces. Well, I hope you enjoyed doing that today, and continue practicing, because this one's not an easy job, but it's a good one to learn, and the more you do it, the easier it gets, okay? So thank you for coming. Thank you for learning how to tie your shoe, and I will see you guys next time, okay? You guys have a great day. Bye.